The Tape Never Lies Network.
Performance over politics.
The Tape Never Lies Network.
The tape never lies. Tape never lies.
Starts now.
The tape never lies.
What's up, everybody? Yo, you guys have been asking for it. We are back. Better than ever. Unfiltered, uncensored, the good and the bad, each and every week, right here on the Tape Never Lies Network with me, your boy, Draft Dr. Phil. Oh yeah, a new era. DDP, Tape Never Lies, Bengals, Bears. Andy Dalton, the revenge game. Gonna start it off here. He's gonna fake the curl, then whip. So you're going to see Darnell Mooney fake inside, go whipping outside, catches the football. Andy Dalton in the pocket. And yes, with a new era comes new music from our guy, the music director, Cool Kennedy. New music for the Tape Never Lies. Get you ready. Darnell Mooney catching the football. Andy Dalton looking comfortable in the pocket off action. And he's going to hit 7 steps up in the pocket. You can see him focus on the football. Then he drives through the throw. Throws it outside, anticipating Darnell Mooney coming across on that deep over route. He's coming from the left hash all the way across the football field. You can see Andy Dalton here feeling it. Step up, delivers exactly where you want to get it, out in front of your receiver. Great catch by Darnell. And here we go, little gimmickry early in the game. 2 backs bringing Williams in motion. Now here's the confusion. Gets stuffed into the backfield because the offensive line isn't communicating. Is it James Daniels' guy? Are they kissing to get on the backer? You can't just let the penetration go. And if you watch really closely, Mustafa's stepping back. He's not stepping to the defensive tackle. James Daniels stepping out to his right, thinking he's got Mustafa coming. So clearly there's confusion there. And really, you got to be better than that. So communication has to be better. Mustafa has to be better. Andy Dalton steps up. I love this throw. He steps up into the pocket, alleviates out the backside, but then he's going to attack down the field. You know, your left tackle,
look at
Jason
the striking
Peters,
power of James
pushing his
Daniels
guy
there.
past, and this was a good defensive line from the Cincinnati Bengals. Don't let anybody fool you. But look at Dalton throw that ball, whips that ball. There was a complete push off. That was an interference called. Here they go. They're going to trap here. Tackle, trap. You're going to fake like you're going to block them. Daniels does a good job. But again, there's confusion on who's getting who. Who's going to get who here? Who's getting that backside backer? Is Ifedi supposed to get the front side backer? Is Mustafa supposed to get off the kiss? Let's look at it. Here they are. Daniels clearly is going up to the front side backer. There again, you could see Daniels should probably have backside backer if you're going to block it. Ifedi goes to the inside backer, and then you got to play. But instead, you get stuffed. Here we are looking at Andy Dalton's touchdown pass. I want you to see Damiere Byrd releasing. That's the safe throw. Andy is going to force this in, wants to score. You could tell, hey, he's being aggressive. I would have taken Damiere Byrd on that arrow route. He's going to throw it, and I just want this ball to be a little bit more in front. See how he's making the receiver reach back? That's where the defender is. You want to hit it right through that window. It's a little too far back for me. But again, the end result is a catch and a touchdown. Right here, we're just looking at the tape. As you know, the tape never lies. Never does. Here, Allen Robinson's got to block from the outside, keep that guy inside. He's got to keep the defensive back inside so Darnell Mooney can get outside with Cole Kmet in front of him. That's where the play is designed. Instead, Komet bumps into Robinson's guy. Best times, though, X's with the O's. Become a patron. The tapeneverlies.com. Each and every Saturday, it's a coach's clinic breaking down all things Bears free agency and the draft. Subscribe. Do it now. TapeNeverLies.com. Yes, become a patron. You want in-depth details of the defense, as well as the coach's clinic every Saturday and more. Pop-up shows. Become a patron. Look at this right here. The double team. The center's got to be more stout at the point of attack. You got to drive, get low, drive, and control. That's what makes James Daniels late. That front foot does not get up after he snaps. Thus, he can't get out there and drive through it. This play you saw in the preseason, it was to Jesse James. This time, he reads it, can't get the receiver open, so he comes down to our guy, David Montgomery, the identity of the offense. If Matt Nagy could find it, he catches it here in the flat. I mean, just puts a move, showing you how hard he's worked in the offseason. Again, faking that same toss play. Then he comes back to the backside. You can see, not a good block. J.P. Holtz has been a much better football player this year than the last year. But this right here, you're off balance. You want to stay strong. Put your butt down and stay square. You know where the quarterback is. And then look at David Montgomery pressing with that dead leg to the outside. Give him that leg, then get back underneath it. Look at how quick and twitchy his left to right is. It's uncoachable, complete and utter smoothness. Here is Justin Fields' first play, off action. Watch him get deep in his drop. However, I just want to see him be patient here and see the deep in cut here by Darnell Mooney coming across there. If he was just a little bit more, Goodwin didn't run the greatest route on the comeback. I agreed with the Mark Sanchez on the broadcast. Here he is, straight drop. You could see that he finds that area, but he has the big window with Darnell Mooney coming across on that hash. Got plenty of space. You can see Mooney right there. If he just waited a pinch more. Instead, he comes back and, listen, gotta come back, give a better stem in the route. He can't get it. Here we go, inside zone. Giving the ball. You could see the energy of the offensive line. You got Mustipher head up, has a nose. Now they're kissing. One man on the line. You see it as Cody White here and Peterson are just moving them off the football. James Daniels doing a good job. Fetty turning out. Mustipher just can't maintain that point of attack strength, and that linebacker comes down. Here's Andy Dalton in the pocket, getting a 7, recognizes man coverage, breaks the pocket, showing you more athleticism. Here's Matt Nagy. I don't get the rules or the discipline of your offense. Here's the leverage. Look at David Montgomery. You want David Montgomery facing defenders because he's dynamic. Instead, that's why you run the guy off that quickly so he can get leverage. It's one-on-one now. So the quarterback should turn to that side and then know you got Montgomery on the backside. But instead, look at Williams. He's got to continue through to the sideline and square those pads. Instead, he's doing the jitterbug here, and he gets destroyed. There's Dalton off of action again, and this is what I'm talking about with David Montgomery. Dalton drops it down to Montgomery. You see he gets a little leverage on that backer, and look what he could do with a little leverage and square pads. Here it is, perfect angle for you. They're even, then he's leaving. So even, then he's leaving. Now he's got leverage. Look at him dip those pads, get skinny, and drive up the field. He gets a first down on that little dump off because, let me say it 1,000 times, he's your identity of that offense. Here, I've said this 1,000 times. Mustipher again. He just can't maintain the point of attack. Now, we can wonder, is he expecting help from James Daniels? But as a center, when you get square like that, you see both helmets together, that tells me he's got him by himself. James looks for him, then he's going to help out the offensive tackle. Swing, help out the offensive tackle. Mustafa's got to be able to handle this stuff if he's going to be a center in the NFL. It's just not. Over and over again, the same thing continues to happen, then you question it. That's what you do. Here, look at this throw. Everybody knows the story. Andy Dalton gets hurt. Justin Fields comes into the game. Look at this freaking rocket launcher throwing the football over the top. I want to see three-step game. Obviously, Peters pushes the defender past Justin squaring. You see him trade off here. Good job by Affetti and Daniels trading off. Center, be stout. But look at the arm strength, the howitzer of Justin Fields to get that ball out there is unbelievable. Then we come back inside zone. Look at David Montgomery spinning and showing you the footwork. This guy should never leave the field. Like I said on our show, keeping it 100 as well as Bears Hour Live. Until he taps his helmet, Nagy should keep. Look at this man. You're seeing a flat wall. He finds a crease. And this is not good enough by Jason Peters. You got to push that man down the line of scrimmage. Instead, the defensive end gets a clean shot on David Montgomery. And look at him. He's able to withstand that shot, spin, keep his balance. He's like a true pinball machine when you're watching this football player run. Now Justin Fields at the top of his drop. He's going to recognize the deep over. Last time he threw a freaking howitzer missile across. This time he comes back, lays it right there. This has got to be caught. You got to understand. Deep depth. He's getting used to these receivers. That's the sad thing. As he admitted, he's been throwing to practice squad receivers. So getting first team reps here, dropping the ball. If you get your hands on it, I've always said you got to catch it.
It doesn't matter. If the ball hit my hand, I got to catch it regardless.
And that's why I love Darnell Mooney, because he's taking ownership. He's having accountability. Got to catch that football. Got to help out your young quarterback. Speaking of helping out, talk about helping out your team. When's the last time we've seen a defender strip sack a player, a quarterback of the Bears, and they're able to crawl and fight their way, basically save a game-changing, momentum-changing play? This is a scoop and score. Justin Fields dives, claws, and gets that football back. One of the more underrated plays of the weekend that PFF is going to tell you about. And then here he is. Same thing. Get depth. This time the connection is real. And that's what human nature is, especially in quarterbacking as well. You get used to the reps. You get used to the angles. You get used to the personalities. Then you're able to get to the point where you can understand where they're going to go. So use the anticipation of the throw. And he absolutely delivers the ball. Absolutely a dime to Darnell Mooney, who just continues to impress. And you're going to see more of Darnell Mooney, the receiver, as well as the effort leader and blocker of your receiver corps. But look at this throw. Straight over the top. He gets shuffles, gets his feet square, and delivers. You got to love that. You don't love this. Again, another missed assignment. Is it the center? Is it the guard? It looks like Cody is passing. This is inside zone. So the center's got to get this guy. I don't know. Look at his first step. His first step's backwards. Thus, he's not getting to the defender. There's a huge crease, and then the play gets blown up in the backfield. Again, it's not coincidental. The guards and the centers seem to not be on the same page, and Mustafa has really struggled with power and fundamentals just right there. You don't step back in zone. Step forward, chop step at that guy and get there. He doesn't do it. Here again, leverage concept. This is the growth in the rookie. Remember Andy Dalton didn't go back and look. He's calling for it. Justin Fields calling for it. Mustafa's not getting the signal. He's clapping, so look what he does. He goes over and corrects Mustafa. Now, I only could assume what he's saying, but you can see here the leverage is there. You snap that quick, he throws it. Even if he throws it underhand, it's a touchdown. He's telling him right there. This is a showcase of how much growth this kid has, how much poise, and what a competitor he is. Then he comes back, throws a nice ball, little high, right outside to Allen Robinson. Look at the over-the-top delivery, stepping into the football. Just a little bit. I'm giving Allen Robinson a little bit of a break there, even though we all know he drops this ball that's on the dime. Now this ball here drops back. He's comfortable in the pocket. Great job by Jason Peters. Push that guy past. Step up. Now you're going to see the ball coming from the angle. You know, Jeff Blake, former Jet and Bengal. Russell Wilson. They put the ball up high in the air so it drops into the breadbasket, as we would say. This ball is right on the money. It's got to be caught. There's no excuses. And there's got to be some sort of, hey, that's my bad here. Because this changes everybody's perception, as you can see, of Justin Fields' day. And when you're a rookie quarterback, you need everybody stepping up for you. Now here, the officials just completely screw over the Chicago Bears and tight end Cole Kmet. There is no offensive pass interference here. He inside releases number one. So that means the linebacker's grabbing him. He's avoiding the linebacker, Mr. Official. So if he is separating, that is not a push. That is not a push-off. I've seen worse push-offs by the Packers every week. But again, I digress here, showing you the rookie and his ability to step up. Look at this ball. He anticipates the tight end. He's waiting for the linebacker to clear. There it is. Put it on him. I don't want to see you jump, but I get that you're trying to corral it. I like that you get up and run. Speaking of runs, the best post game is back.
Our
32 is the identity.
This guy's
Storyline.
playing with the ones for the first time.
Prepares.
Bears Hour Live.
I know we need to run the ball more. I'm not an idiot.
Speaking of idiots, I'm just letting you know, I would get fired up with this. Jimmy Graham. All you have to do is get a body on a body. You're 6'7", 260 pounds versus DB. You need to get on him. Just wall him off like you're boxing out at basketball. That's a walk-in touchdown. Justin Fields walks in. Again, veterans letting down a rookie and completely changing the whole dynamic, the narrative of this game. Look, if Jimmy gets that guy, I don't care what Cole Kmet does. All you got to do is set the edge and he's in. Again, this is where I want Mr. Fields to go. Montgomery versus anybody one-on-one. You take that bet. Instead, he's a little late. I think he should be going to Goodwin in the back right there in the end zone. You're going to see it from the coach's angle even more so. But again, he gets the ball out there. Just shows you the power. Now, look, that's where he's going. He's anticipating that. And I think he's a little late, so not enough real estate. But if he threw it in there, you're giving a much better chance and a little window of where to go. Now, Mooney can't get those hands on it. He's got to catch it. Got to get hands on it, just like he said, catch it. But again, these are the little things in his first game. Now, this is the play that sets the tone. I mean, I've been around the Chicago Bears my entire life. The quarterback getting sacked in this moment, historically, has destroyed me and my week on Sundays, right? Or you all know that. So here he is in a position, 3rd and 9. He escapes the pocket. The defensive end this is a great football player right there, this defensive end. All game long, just playing his heart out. And look at the defensive lineman hustling. I mean, Mustafa, stay with your block. Just stay with it. This is something they're going to have to get used to with Justin. But anyway, he gets the first down. He got me nervous. And then
because of the
to
awkward
ice
slide,
the game, this is where champions are. First point I want to make, there's a great job on the offensive line. Get to the next level. But Darnell Mooney, all 180 pounds, soaking wet. Watch him come. He's playing the wing. They're asking him to block that end.
D-Mo,
And you know
Beast
what?
Mo.
Remember Jimmy Graham a few plays ago? Look at him block an end. He scoops to get his butt inside to give that little crease. That sets the table. That's the difference. I'm your guy, Draft Dr. Phil, on the Tape Never Lies. Oh, yeah. The Tape Never Lies Network. I'm your boy. Just subscribe, like, get everybody knowing that what we're doing here at TTNL. Just hit over 1 million views. I can't thank you all enough. Like, subscribe, share it with everybody out there. We truly appreciate you here at the Tape Never Lies Network. My boy, Bearlissimo.
The Tape Never Lies Network.
If you think Khalil Mack is fucking rated, go to another network.
Oh, yeah. Bears Hour Live, as you saw, every Sunday, Monday, or Thursday, right after the games. Thanks again. Like, subscribe, let everybody know. Do us all a favor. Put on that bell because every week you're going to get Draft Dr. Phil's Tape Never Lies. Wednesday nights, it's Keeping It 100. And of course, all of the other shows on the network.